Hey guys, it's me Joey. So today I'll be teaching you how to do the isolation bone break. So here's what the isolation bone break looks like from back to front. And front to back. Alright, so to learn the isolation bone break, first you're going to want to have pretty much mastered the first part of the original bone break. You don't need to be able to bring down your other arm, just master this first part to the point where it's not painful whatsoever and it's completely easy, where you can just bring it back with ease. Alright. Once you have this down pretty much perfectly, so the original bone break, you start with your fingers crossed with the other finger going on top. This time go from underneath, alright? Now, bring it back. Now that's the easy part. The hard part is really turning your wrist. It looks easy from the video, but it's actually really difficult to learn. But once you learn it, it's going to be easy to do. So, to learn how to flip your wrist, first you're going to want to have a platform for you to rest your hands on, because it's going to be pretty difficult. See that over there? That's my platform. So once you've found a platform to place your hands on, stretch your arm out, place your hand on the platform so that it can turn easier and there's less strain on your wrist. And just slowly twist the hand on the bottom until it's facing you. There. Now, if you watched part 2 of my original bone break tutorial, you'll know that I had you do a variation of the reverse original bone break, which was where I had you put your hand back like this, away from you, and the other hand on top of that, and make a cross. Then pretty much pull it over. Alright? Now notice how my wrist or my hand is kind of being pulled towards me. That's the position I want you to end up in after you flip your wrist. Now once you've mastered the flipping wrist part of the tutorial, and once I say master, I really mean mastered it. Once you've mastered it, what you're going to want to do is bend your elbow here and get it to end up in this position. Somewhat like an arm over shoulder stretch that you see people doing all the time. And the last step is fairly simple. You're just going to want to, once you're in there, just bring it down. So for the reverse isolation bone break, it's actually really difficult and pretty hard to get compared to the forwards isolation bone break. And you'll see why in a second. So first you're going to want to start off like this, your arm facing away from you, and bring your hand on top so you're making a cross. Now while this arm is still bent, bend this elbow inwards so that it goes in between until you are in this position here, the arm over shoulder stretch. Now, once you're in here and you've pretty much mastered the forwards isolation bone break, what you have to do is just bend over and then try to pull it up. Try to pull it up, and then you can finally flip your wrist and then end it. Now the part with pulling it up is very difficult, and you're going to want to practice a lot, and once you get it, it's actually going to be pretty easy to do compared to the original bone break, in my opinion, but that's only once you've mastered it and you've gotten your wrists flexible enough to do it. So I'll be having more bone break tutorials coming up soon, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks!